Alright, well, to start off the month of April for 2021, I decided to commemorate the moment by creating a video just showing off a tier list about the Egg Hunt 2017 eggs, just to rank all of the eggs based on their looks. I'm not going to be ranking them based off of how you get them, but just overall design and how it looks on your avatar. And I'm going to be co-commentating with my brother. Yep, we gotta do something to make up for the egg hunt for 2021 not showing up. That is, if it is gonna show up. Yeah, we're still uncertain as of this moment, but we've been noticing that the egg hunts have been getting a bit stale recently with the whole dev hunt thing. So we wanted to just travel back in time with the 2017 egg hunt. We're not going to be doing any tier lists on the other egg hunts prior to 2017, just because we never did any of the other egg hunts. We have every egg from 2017 to 2020 though, so we can really only judge them by the ones that we have, just on that experience. It'll be nice to take a look at the past eggs that we grew up to love. Yeah, anyway, let's begin. Also, I'm not really going to be judging the eggs by their name, because if I were going to judge the eggs by their name, I'd have to constantly look them up and constantly look at the inventory and the names. We're just going to judge it by appearance, because they might have a very cringy egg pun in there somewhere. All the eggs have a cringy egg pun, but that's just what makes it more fun. And plus, there's no way we're gonna be able to remember all the names anyway. All right, first egg is uh this weird looking egg that looks like it's from the water area, and I don't necessarily mind it. It doesn't have any bad design overall. But there's nothing that really gives it the wow factor. Yeah. Overall, it's in the middle, really. Nothing too interesting, nothing bad about it, really. This one, I actually like. Personally, it's a very simple design. It's a egg in a UFO, but it actually has a very neat design. Nothing too bad about it. The texture looks nice. It's going in the B tier. This egg, however, I don't really like. It's going in the D tier. You get it from the desert. It just doesn't really look that appealing, especially because of the brown color. I don't know. It doesn't pop. The only thing that really makes this egg go a bit higher than F tier is just the little sand swirl. It's not that bad. It still has some nice design. Now we have the EBR egg, though. This is an egg that represents the developers behind Egg Hunt 2017, EBR, right in the A tier. Just because already you have a very awesome looking egg with the nice spots and the cracked egg design with the letters in them. Just something to commemorate for the team that works so hard on that egg hunt. Already just very nice. But we're talking design here, and the design looks really nice too. I tried it on my avatar. Looks really good. Not too big, not too small. Plus they look like it looks like they put a lot of effort into it. Unlike the other ones. Yeah, you have a lot more detail on that one. Next one we have this pharaoh egg or whatever. This is a B tier. Would you rank it higher than the flying saucer though? Yeah, that's a good point. It has a face. I'll put it above the flying saucer. It's got more detail. It has a face. You can wear it as like a head accessory, as if you want to like make it your own face. It has a hat. I like it. It's got that little chin too. Okay, now right here we have our first S tier. I love that egg. This egg is one of my favorite eggs from the 2017 egg hunt. When I first saw this egg, when I played the game and I saw this egg, I wanted it so badly. This was the first egg that I truly knew I could not live without. It has a really awesome design, a glowing red eye in the middle. Even when you look at it in your inventory, that eye has such a cool design. The egg shape is a normal looking egg mesh. Look at it. It's a normal looking egg, first of all. It keeps the default egg look while looking awesome at the same time. What's it supposed to represent exactly? Well, if I remember correctly, this egg is called the Egg 9000. However, it's supposed to symbolize like a robot or something.
I was gonna say, it looks like the Terminator.
Yeah, in the game, it's trying to terminate you or kill you. You have to infiltrate the base or something. But look at it; it pulls off that security robot vibe perfectly. And look at that; it looks very robotic. The texture looks amazing, perfect.
Definitely belongs in the GERT tier.
Yep. And we're calling this tier the Gert tier because Gert is our god. He is the greatest symbol of egg hunt. You know, he's my favorite NPC. And any egg that I really don't like will be in the rotten eggs tier. And we'll see if we ever get to that.
I hope we don't.
All right, next we have this one. This one, honestly,
It looked like Minecraft. What am I looking at?
it's a pixel egg. I don't remember when you get it. I'm pretty sure you get it early on. Actually, no. I think you get it from like a claw machine. I can't remember.
I would either rank it as a high B tier or like a low A tier. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm stuck between that. Honestly, it I'm gonna put it in a low A tier, just because it has the egg design, but then it's supposed to be blocky and pixely, which it does. It looks really good, but it's not just your average plain egg with one color. It has a lot of colors on it, and they all look good. You know, the green tip, the pink stripes, the yellow center, and the blue circles in the middle. Really nice colors.
And they didn't overcomplicate it either. Cause some eggs are too overcomplicated. It kind of ruins the egg itself.
Yeah, sometimes having a variety can be a bad thing, and this one pulls off the simple look perfectly. Next one we have the egg Kano. I think that's what it's called. It's a volcano egg.
That's cool.
This one's a high B tier in my opinion. This one, you know, I love volcanoes. This one doesn't have a terrible looking texture. I like the particles above it to represent the eruption. That's all I gotta say about that one.
I love this next one. I wore this one all the time.
This is a high A tier, above the EBR egg. This one has a normal colored egg, but then you have a cool feathery hat design on the egg. You have a nice. I like the jewel on it. I like the colors of the feathers. Nothing wrong with it. When you wear the egg, it perfectly fits on your head. It looks amazing.
Yeah, one of my favorite things to do is I would, with my avatar, usually my head or whatever is on my head would cover the white part of that egg, but every colorful thing that's sticking out of that egg would show. And so I'm walking around as if I'm some sort of Indian or whatever those kinds of people with all the feathers, and it just makes me look so cool. And that's why I always love to wear that egg all around.
Yeah, and what I really like about this egg is that it goes with a lot of hats. I've tried it on before, and it perfectly fits with any hat you wear, really. The feathers complement a lot of hats that I have, so that definitely deserves to be in the A tier.
But of course, I definitely don't want our bias to ruin the tier list, so it makes sense that we're not making it S tier.
Yeah, I'm trying my best to ignore all the background stuff, like the annoying ways to get the eggs, you know, because this one had a great way, teamwork aspect to get them. We're just focused on pure design, how it can look on your avatar, you know, the variety you can put with it. This one, high B tier. This is a high B tier, in my opinion.
Okay, that's fair.
It's called the Eggtis. You know, I remember that.
Yeah, as much as I love cacti, I agree though. B tier.
Yeah, I love cactuses. Let's put that out there. My brother loves cactuses, especially. We call him King Cactus.
I'll pretend you didn't say cactuses, and I'll pretend you said cacti.
Yeah, cacti. Honestly, though, I'm pushing my bias away. I don't really like the look of the cactus. Really, I like the pink tip on top, but in my opinion, it just doesn't have enough spikes. If you really notice, look closely at it. You have very big spikes, which it's kind of off-putting. I prefer having the spikes be smaller and have more surround it. You know what I'm saying?
I do agree. They could have added something else to the egg, the cactus
Yeah,
egg, maybe.
yeah, and the color is just a normal cactus. It's not a wow factor. You
But
know,
hey, at least it looks like a cactus. At least it has the cactus
yeah,
design down.
good enough to be in the B tier though. This egg, however, I don't really like.
What even is that egg?
This is the avalanche egg or something. You get it from the snow area. Uh, I don't know how you get it, but it doesn't really pull off the mountain look in my opinion. When you get a closer look at it in your inventory, you have the snowy part of the mountain, the main body of the mountain, then the grassy bottom. But
Wow.
when on closer inspection, the textures just don't work with this egg. It does retain the egg shape though, which is nice. It does nothing sticks out, which is fine, but it's not good enough to be in the middle of the tier or higher.
From far away though, it kind of looks like a snow globe.
It kind of does. This egg, I don't really like it as well. I'll put it in front of the the sand dune egg or whatever.
What's this egg represent?
This one, I'm pretty sure you get underwater, if I remember correctly. I don't remember how you get it. It just looks weird. I do like the pattern on it, but
What is it even supposed to be though? Like,
that's the problem. If you don't play the egg hunt really, and you don't if you see this egg for the first time, you won't even know what it is.
it looks like a grenade from far away.
It does look like a grenade. The little open tip at the top is a bit off-putting. The egg shape, the main problem is the egg shape is kind of bizarre. You have a flat circle at the bottom. It's very weird. It's just, it has to go there. This egg, I don't like. You can kind of see how it looks kind of similar to some other past eggs from the egg hunts. But
it's supposed to be a cloud design.
it's a snow ice egg or something. I'm pretty sure there was a past egg hunt that had like a lava version of this egg. I think this egg kind of copied it. I think I might be wrong though. But overall, it's in the C tier though. It's average. Not as good as this design, but it actually manages to be better than this. I actually like the light blue, the color, the egg shape. All right, next. This egg is just called Humpty Dumpty.
How original.
This is not that impressive, but I still like it. It doesn't really look too good on your head though, which is why it's gonna be at the bottom of the B tier. But the egg design itself is really good. Love the suit. The face is very cute,
Yeah, I was gonna say it has a face.
but it has to be at the bottom of the B tier, sadly. This egg, really good.
Oh, Among Us egg.
Among Us egg. This is a spaceship egg or whatever. Better than the UFO egg in my opinion. It's bigger, it's more it's more noticeable with the design. You can make it out better. The textures are better. You know, this egg I don't really like, but it's gonna get a low C tier because unlike this egg, they tried putting variety with this egg and it just didn't work. These eggs, they look like if you add stuff to it, it gets worse. This one, the color looks great. The egg shape's fine. There's just not enough on this egg to really stand out
I don't know.
design-wise.
I don't know. All I see is just a green egg.
It,
I don't know.
it's just a luminescent egg. It's a glowing green egg.
I mean, I don't know.
Well,
I don't know.
the only thing I really like about it is it looks like one of the classic Roblox eggs from the earlier egg hunts.
I feel like I could easily recreate that egg by
Just dipping it in green dye or something. Fair point.
I don't know.
You know what?
It seems lazy.
It's a high D tier then. High D tier at least.
Sure.
I like this one. This egg is really good. This is definitely a high B tier.
Why? What is it?
Now, you're not gonna notice this at first, but look very closely. It's a Martian egg. It represents Mars, and if you look at that tiny black dot, it's hard to see without actually being on Roblox in the inventory. But this is actually a rover or robot that lands on Mars, and if you look closer, you see like a little track on it. This is the kind of egg where if you look closely, that's when you see all the details. And at first, I thought this egg looked terrible, but when I got to look closely at the robot and the little tracks, they put a lot of good detail on this egg. They made like a cool looking Martian planet thing.
I'd say that's good.
It's like a little project you create with the little minifigures. That's kind of how they treated this egg. This egg, nah, I don't like. So this is a mummy egg. It looks fine.
It looks like it has a mouth.
Yeah, this crack right here, it's kind of off-putting. I don't like the eye. The single eye definitely kind of ruins it. I think if you got rid of the eye and just had an egg wrapped with like mummy toilet paper, then I think it would have actually gone to the B tier. But no. This egg, it's a simple design. I actually like it. Low A tier. Because it's just a simple egg, but this is the only randomly spawning egg in the 2017 egg hunt. Just a fact I might as well throw in there.
And it's another cracked egg. It's just like the other one we talked
What?
about.
Yeah, what I like about it is it's a normal looking egg with like a cracked hole in it, but then the little chicken in it just looks so adorable. It's really cute design wise. And now this is a penguin. Have to put it in A tier automatically, just because.
The penguins.
Gotta respect the penguin. You know.
There's nothing else we can really say though. It's just a penguin.
We love it. There's nothing bad about it really. The design really looks nice. The texture looks nice.
Just imagine yourself with a penguin as a head.
The face looks very cute. This egg, I really love this egg. This is a low A tier, though. It's a low A tier just because it's not colorful. It's just a plain face. You wouldn't really make out the face that well, but the nose, I really like the nose.
It looks hilarious when you wear it though.
Yeah. All right. Next S tier.
Would you rate it higher?
No, I would not. Sadly, no. But this isn't the 2017 admin egg. Really love it. Has the Roblox logo. It has an entire egg shape still. Has the little crack kind of like this with the logo sitting inside it, and it really looks good. It's my first admin egg, and it's one of my favorite ones so far throughout the entire egg hunts I've played. This one, don't like. The only thing that really is good about this egg, this is the ruby egg, by the way. I like the textures. It looks very nice. I'll put it above the mummy egg. I'll put it above the snow egg, or whatever it's called. The egg shape, it manages to look like an egg while looking like a mined ruby. But other than that, it's just a ruby. You're not gonna be wearing it just for the looks. Just the texture really makes it good. This one I used to like because it's a huge hot air balloon that goes on your head.
It looks so funny when you wear it.
It looks really funny. For that reason, I'll keep it in the middle, but it's gonna be a high C tier just because there's not that much that would go well with this.
What makes it stick out is it's just one of the biggest eggs that we've ever gotten
In any egg hunt. The giant hot air balloon, I like it. Nothing too bad about it.
But it pretty much ignores the whole egg shape, though.
Exactly. But that's the only thing that's really missing. There's barely anything that really complements the egg, too. I have seen someone who had the big head equipped, and they had that hot air balloon on them, and it looked really funny. It looked like a big balloon sticking out of the head. It matched the head size. Other than that, it's
now
not
what
good.
the heck is that?
Now, this is the first rotten egg. That's what it is.
It looks like a rotten egg.
I never liked this egg. I never liked it. Never ever grown to like it. Anyway, when I first got this egg, I had my eyebrow raised the entire time I looked at it. This doesn't even look like an egg. It's a sand shark. Obviously.
I have so many complaints. Like, why is it facing that way?
Okay.
Why is it colored like that?
When it comes to the shark design, I can see it working, but this is an egg hunt, people. Look, it barely looks like an egg. You get it at the desert. It looks so unappealing. I thought, they should have made it face the other way, where its belly is facing forward, so that you're looking up, kind of.
So that's how it looks on your avatar? Like, it's just facing to the right?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure it looks very big. It doesn't look good. It just sticks out too much. It doesn't have an egg shape. It doesn't look good as a head. Oh, excuse me. It doesn't look good as a head thing. Like, you wouldn't have any reason to wear it. I've never had any reason to wear it. Nothing good looks good with it. This is our next S tier. I'm being very generous here, but this egg has one of the best face textures I've ever seen. And out of all the egg hunts I've played, this egg looks like a seal, of course. It has the egg shape. It has a very cute looking snout on it. The eyes look really good. You'd think they would just put like dots on there and leave it at that, like the penguin. There's not that much detail on the eyes. No, there's so much detail in every part of this egg. It's in the S tier. It's adorable. It's perfect. That's all I have to say.
Which game do you get it in?
Well, okay, you get in the snow world, actually. You get in the snow world under the water. You have to distract the seal. This egg, this is a high B tier. It's a snowman. It's kind of a stacked egg, really, if you can imagine it. You have like a little small egg here with a head on it, but it's a snowman egg. Pulls it off. Looks really nice. I like it. This egg, Boring.
That looks like
Boring.
a regular egg.
It's boring. This one, I can't even. Okay, you know what?
Oh no.
I can't even remember it. So I'm gonna put it in the rotten eggs tier.
I was gonna say I put it above the sand shark, but it just looks like a normal bumpy
Egg. Problem is, this is a snow egg. I think. If Yeah, it's a snow egg. But here's the problem. I'm an egg connoisseur, you know. I remember all these eggs. I cannot for the life of me remember this egg that much. And look at how boring it looks. It looks like this egg, but no blue lines on it, nothing.
That's the problem with egg designs that are white. If you're trying to design an egg that has to be white, it's gonna look like a normal egg unless you make the design look unique.
Exactly. It looked like I took a bit of snow and I packed it together and then I created this egg. I mean, well, at least for this egg, you have a very nice texture, a very nice color to go with it. But this egg just it doesn't even look like it's not even a smooth egg. It's bumpy. The snow texture is a bit weird. It's just going in the rotten eggs. This egg, this egg right here is a low A tier. I'm putting it right under the right here, right here, right above the EBR egg. The textures look amazing. I love the electricity that sticks out of the egg. You see the little lightning bolts on the sides. You have the little thing that absorbs the lightning on the top. You have the lightning bolt things on the egg as the texture. You can see that the colors look really good. You have the dark sky as the color of the egg. Beautiful, beautiful egg. This egg, it's a C tier. I already know it. Right here. I like it. Not as impressive as this one. Bit better than this one. I like the seaweed that grows out of it. The egg is small. Um, it looks like it'd be small. It just works. It looks like it's sinking into the seaweed.
But why would you put it in the C tier though?
Well, it belongs in the sea, so it goes in the C tier. Uh,
Okay, fair enough.
no doubt about it. It doesn't have a cool texture like this one, but it has enough to be better than this one, variety-wise. This egg is the amber egg.
Ooh.
This is one that's like a fossilized egg.
It looks like the old amber from Pokemon.
I like it. I like it. It has an egg shape. You have the bee or whatever that creature insect. It's an insect thing coming out of it. Really cool design-wise. I could see people wearing it. It would look a bit strange though. But this is a high B tier. In this case, I think that's a B.
You're on a roll.
I'm on a roll, but I'm putting it above. Eh, I like the snowman better. This is a simple looking egg, but it still has enough detail to. I put it. I put it right here.
Why 42?
So I don't know. I actually don't know. This egg had a weird task where you had to talk to the giant statue at a certain time of the day, and that's how you get it. And it's called the answer egg, by the way. Apparently 42 is the answer or something. Very weird. I'm never ever gonna figure out the lore behind that, but it has numbers. The egg shape looks nice.
It kind of reminds me of the Impossible Quiz, where I think you had to click on the 42nd 42.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what 42 means. I don't know how much it dates back, but
This one, egg design, it doesn't look like an egg. It's like the hot air balloon egg. It's very bizarre looking, but it doesn't have the egg shape. It's a cool looking cannon, but I honestly don't like it. It's going in the high D tier.
I didn't even know that was a cannon. It looked like a piece of poop.
When I first got this egg, I actually wore it because it actually looked pretty nice as a hat. You have the wheels at the side. It's a cannon. That's all it is. But it doesn't do enough to look like an egg. That's why it's in the high D tier. It's below average. Because usually when you have an egg, you want to have a little design on the egg based off of what it's referencing. Like, for example, um, the penguin egg. It's referencing the penguin while still looking like an egg with the egg shape.
But I guess for some eggs that people try to create, I guess it could be hard to retain the egg shape without like ruining the egg completely.
Yeah.
So
Here you have a cannon But where did the egg shape go?
I mean, you try making a cannon that stays as the egg shape. Like, how would you make it?
I would make it like a normal looking egg, but the tip of the egg is where the cannon is facing up or something, and maybe stick the wheels at the sides. But at the same time, it wouldn't. It would look a bit weird. This egg, excuse me, this egg I used to like a lot, but I don't like it anymore.
Why?
Um,
Why don't you
it's
like
just it's good enough to still wear it, but the tentacles are pretty nice. It's just a bit off-putting though. It doesn't the creature doesn't really look that appealing. Um, right here. No. Right, right, right here.
So it beats the Among Us egg.
Okay, I like it. When you wear it, it's big enough to be noticeable. You have the cool eyes. The eyes I like the best. The tentacles are a bit weird. They can kind of mesh through some things. That's kind of the problem. It's just meh. It's above average, but not good enough to be noticeable. This egg, I'm pretty sure is called the Metaverse egg. I might be wrong. Might be mixing up with something else. This egg is cool. It has a little top coming off. It has a nice texture. So it's in the middle though. Nothing too big about it, but it still beats the ruby egg just under this one. It looks good.
It's kind of hard to see though.
It is, but the texture looks nice. I remember what it looked like. Nothing wrong with it. Colors good. Now we have another S tier.
The burger egg.
This is the Fabergé egg or Fabergé egg. I think that's what it's called. This egg is definitely on the top. This egg goes with practically anything you equip.
Is it very small or is it big?
It's small, but that's what it's supposed to be. It's a nice looking fancy egg. Everything on this egg looks fancy. You get this egg for getting every egg in the 2017 egg hunt, excluding the EBR egg and the admin egg. It's supposed to look tiny, and it goes right on top of your head. It has a little stand to go on your head.
It kind of looks like a crown too.
It's big enough to pop up, so if you're wearing a little hat, it can still come out. Has a little crown. The jewelry looks amazing, very fancy. Top of the line, S tier. Just because there's nothing wrong with it. The textures look great. It can go well with any avatar, really. This egg, it just beats the Egg 9000 just because I could see this being used more, and it's one of my favorite Fabergé eggs out of all the egg hunts.
I just like calling it the burger egg.
Yeah, we call it the Burger egg. So congratulations, Fabergé egg, for burger egg. You're going in the GERT tier. This is the Obsidian egg. Now, ironically enough, you may think that this egg looks terrible, but it actually pulls off the Obsidian look pretty well. Good enough to land it in a high B tier, right here, right under the B. Just because the textures look really nice with it, has an egg shape, has this weird jagged rock at the bottom, whatever it is, that actually looks really nice. I actually like that look. It has like a nice nest to plant in that's on your head, it's kind of where your neck would be. Overall, good looking egg.
Yeah, they nailed that one.
They really did. This egg is very cute, just like the UFO egg. Very adorable. I gotta say, the design, I actually like.
So that's supposed to be a clam with a pearl?
Yeah, it looks really nice. I love this egg. This egg has a really good idea behind it,
Yeah, I think A tier is where that belongs.
It's fancy enough to go right here. Because just the idea about it is just amazing. You have a clam with a pearl inside it, and instead of the pearl being a circle, you just turn that into an egg. And it just
Genius.
and it pulls off the look perfectly. You have your egg, and then you have the clam design on the outside, and the size surprisingly works. When you wear it, it looks pretty nice.
We finally get another face egg. Look.
We get another face egg, and where's it going? It's going right over here. Just because it's a face, not that detailed. It's just a basic pirate face egg.
Well, if a kid ever wanted a beard, now they get a beard.
Yeah, I'll put it above this one. It looks good. It's not nothing too bad, nothing too exciting, but good enough to really hit the nail on the A tier. Very good. This one, the hourglass egg. Really like this one.
Wow.
I I like this design actually.
Is it supposed to be small or is it bigger?
I think it's a bit bigger, but at the same time, I no, I think it's just a normal egg size. It really looks nice. I like the pattern on it. I'll put it right here. It's an hourglass egg. You do an obby to get it in the desert area. Really looks good.
I find it funny that we're judging these eggs based on appearance, yet we still describe how you get them, just to put it in there.
You know, I like talking about eggs that I remember getting. Sometimes I have good memories about it.
Oh, trust me, I'm glad we're talking about how we get these eggs because some people are gonna wonder how do you get those.
This egg, really good. Not too exciting, but how fitting it would definitely go right under. I'll put it. I'll put it right under this one. Actually, I like it a lot better than the Tesla egg. Yeah, that's what's called, the Tesla egg.
So wait, what's that egg supposed to be?
This egg, I don't really remember, but the color of the egg just looks really good. Very dark blue, has some mixed blues in there.
You can't
But
really see it now, but I think if you had it in your avatar, it looks better.
yeah, in your inventory, you can see way more on the egg. But what really steals the deal is the cloud. The cloud just looks so perfect on top of the egg. Look at it. See that cloud?
Oh, I'm looking at it.
See that beautiful looking cloud? It looks really good. It just fits the egg so well. When you wear the egg, you kind of have the cloud above your head. Really good. Complements a lot of avatar hats that you would wear. It belongs in the A tier though.
Fair enough.
Yeah, this egg.
Is
It's
that a treasure chest?
it's a treasure chest. It's going in the B tier though
It's
because
a treasure chest, but still shaped like an egg.
yeah, I like it. It has like it opens up at the top, but it's not enough, man. Something about it. It's just normal.
What's with the red and blue things coming out of it?
Those are supposed to be jewelry or something, some sort of treasure. I'm gonna put it right under this one. I or no,
Think about it.
nah. It's going at the bottom. It's going right down here at the B tier. It's good enough to be above average, just because it still looks nice. Has a sophisticated look to it. I like the chest look. If you look at the gold inside it, that really seals the deal. It looks really good overall. We got a lot of eggs in the B tier, by the way.
I mean, that is expected, because you're gonna have most of these eggs as mid tier.
Now,
That egg looks like an egg with a face on it.
last but not least, the unstable egg. This egg, I ironically enough really love. It's definitely a high A tier in my opinion, just because its simplicity just skyrockets.
So
So
how come you're putting the white egg with like a Sharpie marker face in A tier?
honestly, I don't know. Just something about this egg just really looks good. I'll put it under this one, but I'll tell you why. Because I don't see any problem with the egg. There's nothing wrong with it. You have your normal looking egg, and you could say it's lazy, but look at the color of the egg. You have a bright light on the side, but then it gets darker as you look a bit lower.
So what's with the face though? Like, why does it look kind of angry?
Ironically enough, the way you get this egg is very annoying. It's one of the hardest eggs to actually get in the egg hunt, aside from the obvious Fabergé egg.
So the face represents the player's face of trying to get the egg or something.
It kind of does. It's very fitting actually. This is probably the face of everyone when they're doing that rope parkour.
Oh,
But
God.
But seriously though, I never hated this design. The egg, you can kind of tell that they put a bit of effort into it because look, bright, darker, darker, darker. The face overall looks really good too. It's not just a simple boop, boop, whoop with the little smile. It's not just a default face. They could have just put a default Roblox face on here and called it quits and think, okay, this is the face egg. No, look at this.
I'll make
Look at
note
that.
of that. I'll take a regular egg. I'll use a Sharpie marker and make like a very cool looking face. I'll send it to Roblox and it'll be right up to A tier. Boom.
Look, as much as people can complain about where I put these eggs, this is mainly opinionated and based off of our opinion of design wise. But look,
Yeah.
this egg goes in the A tier just because it goes with anything. it works. It works as a face accessory. You can now have a very angry look to your character. You know?
And you gotta give us credit though. We did try to push our opinions aside.
Yeah.
We're pretty fair, I think.
Yeah, and push our biases aside, because most people might not like some of these eggs that are up high. But look, every time I look at this egg, I can feel the anger.
It looks like that snow egg at the F tier, but except you draw a face on it. So already it's better.
Look, they put textures that didn't work. I had to do it, man. But overall, pretty good. Not too many bad eggs, a lot of good eggs. Overall, this egg hunt had a lot of good designs. Very good, actually.
Thank you for having me here.
Of course.
Let's just say that 2017 was definitely one of the best egg hunts, and I'm sure the whole community can agree.
Yeah, and in my next video, I'll be going over the Roblox Egg Hunt 2018 eggs, of course. And wow, this tier list ended up being a lot longer than I expected. We hit 36 minutes practically.
Well, I'd say making this tier list is probably more fun than any of the recent egg hunts that we had to go through.
Well, believe me, bro, I'm gonna be having you here for the next few tier lists.
Oh God, help! I'm being forced to do this.
Anyways, see you next time in the 2018 tier list video.